Morning traders, and this is your Dax day trading setup for today. So we have got a continuation bar from this inside bar on the daily, and we've got the oscillator group to the upside. The only thing that really concerns me is that we don't really have a level here. I just want to put something in there that we're bouncing off. There's nothing significant at the moment. Okay, what is significant is this level here. So you've got this double touch here, and you can see we flirted with it a couple of times, and now we're just like hovering around this level at the moment. So there's no clear distinction of whether we are going down or up, whether this level is going to hold or whether this level is going to break. And if you remember from yesterday, this level is also a weekly level. See, there's my weekly level there. Okay, so fairly significant. We were above it, and now this week so far we are down. So lot that you can read into this. You could argue that this is looking like a reversal. You could argue that this is an inside bar. We're looking for a continuation to the upside. For me right now, the parabolic SAR, which is these green dots, is a fairly good indication for me of where the trend is and also where my stop needs to be. So right now on the weekly, the trend is down. In other words, there's a potential that this uptrend has reversed and we're moving down. Okay, so if we look at that on the daily, same scenario in the daily, you can see indecision. I mean, there's no real long trend building. If you look at the parabolic SAR, it's just chaos. Okay, so this could be a reversal pattern. How much of a reversal pattern? I wouldn't write too much into it because I think we've got so much data coming out. Today we've got the ECB Reserve Bank Governor talking. We've got Draghi, which is the Euro Bank Governor, talking as well. So there's a whole lot of stuff. And then tomorrow we've got the Feds coming out with their data. So a lot of reserve banks that are coming out with information. So what you're seeing at the moment is people are not getting into the markets. They're just waiting to see what's going to happen. And that's pretty much what my advice to you right now is as well. Wait and see what's happening. Okay. We have, let's just take it from there. Okay. So we have this sort of diamond. Well, I'm not really a fan of the diamond pattern, but it is nevertheless a sort of a diamond pattern. For me, I see this as still as a wedge. This is a falling wedge, and we also have a bit of a triangle inside the wedge brewing. So we have some consolidation inside the consolidation pattern. Okay, now obviously this level that I've left in, which is 12,112, is the line in the sand that we need to, the bulls either need to break through or the bears need to defend it. And that is essentially what is underway at the moment. Okay, so looking at the hour, I'm just going to use a block here. This double bottom here, which is there's my double bottom, is still in play. Okay, you can actually use, your stop would have been below here, and basically you can adjust your stop to above here, but you've got to break above this level. Okay, and our target is still up here. But if this plays out now, then I suspect this wedge will play out. And as it'll be from here to there. That would be our next move up. Let's get to the 3 hour, you'll see that better. So that is our next move, potential move to the upside. If I look to the left, you'll see quite a bit of interaction at this area, all these inside tails here. Okay, but that is a long-term view. So for now, you're going to have to trade in the now. And today is a dangerous day to be trading anyway. This is going to be so volatile. Depends what the bankers come out with today, and that will dictate what's going to happen. So for starters, there is my opening range. See, that's the first hour bar, my opening range. If I come down to my 6-minute chart, what I'm looking for to see is if I got a 6-minute close above here, which I didn't. You can see it's just rejection, double top rejection there. And then we basically, from the open, and we went straight down to hit the range target, and then up, and then down, double bottom target is there, which played out back to the top of that area, and then we basically just built a range before dropping another double bottom here, and then a rally up again. Okay, so in other words, if you look carefully, you'll see the 5 minutes or the 6-minute chart is basically what you're looking for. And any large candle doesn't necessarily mean the move is starting. It's typically going to be an exhaustion bar. Okay, and you can see even to the downside. See, slowly, massive one, exhaustion bar. If you draw your levels in, you'll probably find that these are all levels that have been picked up off the hour. And that was a gap close there. Okay, anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. If I look at the hour, what you can do is keep your levels drawn in, like such. This is your consolidation pattern at the moment. I suspect this morning is going to be very, very tidy until the first speech, and I think Draghi's first speech is at 10 a.m. South African time, or 8 a.m. GMT. Tuesday, just double check for us now. Yeah, so we've got ZEW survey, economic sentiment from the Dax at 11 a.m. and then you've got Draghi is talking at 10 a.m. South African time, German time, Paris time. Okay, so that's kind of the scenario. So I don't think we're going to see anything until after the sort of 10 o'clock. And then we'll have to see what happens. Okay, so right now, trend is ever so slightly to the downside, but I don't trust this. We've got a double bottom here, and that double bottom is still in play. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. There's the double bottom there. Inside bar. Here's another inside bar. So I've got 3 off a trend line at the moment. So that trend line is fairly well established, and we've got a trend line to the upside which is also fairly well established. And in fact, this one you can extend back here, and you can do it like that. Okay, so there's your double bottom still. So this to me is still in play for at least up to there. Okay, but obviously I think wait for the politicians and the bankers to finish their power pedestal speeches, and then have a look at what's going on. So for me at the moment, if you look at the hour, trend is kind of to the downside, but because these moving averages are so close together, they're not standing up or standing down. So you know this is a case you can see everybody's just waiting. They're waiting to see what's going to happen. My bias is still to the upside. Okay, my bias is still to the upside to attack this level up here, 12.163. Okay, and then lastly, let's just, I'll use this level here, this weekly level here where we're hovering around, which is 12.108, let's call it 12.100, is still the level that's in play. Okay, you can see there it is there. We're not really getting through. We did get through, and now we're sort of battling to get back through it again. Okay, so that's kind of the line in the sand at the moment. So what you're looking for is it's either we're going to reject this, or we're going to break above it. And a break above it will be a break of this downward trend line. A rejection of it is going to be a break below these two lows here. Okay. So anyway, that's it for me today. Money in the pocket until after all the speeches, which basically means you'll probably only be able to trade this right after the speech, or even just leave it alone and come back tomorrow to see what transpires. But lots of volatility to be expected today. Okay. Anyway, guys, no, it doesn't help much, but rather safe than sorry. So for me, I'm not trading this at all, and I'll look at it again tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for me today. Hope it helps. Cheers for now.